Mike, off to a winning start, you can ask for no more?
No. Very unpredictable year. You really don't know where you are, so we're delighted to get any kind of a win. Bit nervous in the first 10 minutes, I'd say. Ball handling was bad enough. I know it was a greasy night, but I thought their ball handling earlier on was better than ours, to be fair. Few uncharacteristic errors. We settled in and we were lucky enough to get a very fortunate first goal. Very fortunate, and probably gave us the platform to build on. But just got the win, and that's about the score doesn't justify it at all. That was a tighter game than that. They were unlucky. They missed a lot of handy scores, and we got a few handy scores. And I think that's about a true reflection of the game.
In the revised format that it is, and we've seen it in the hurling, winning your first game is important, and it buys you a week of a break now, again, before you meet Ballysteen in what will be your second game.
It does, and we want it. I'd say we could do with it because the game was great now tonight, but it gives you that little bit of a recovery, and it gives you a chance to work on a few things, and basically to show you where you are, as opposed to where you thought you were. Because in challenge games, I'd say fellas thought we were flying, but they showed there tonight. I can assure you, drum pretty well up to us. And we got the lucky breaks in the night, and we got a few scores. It could have been a different story if they got a 1 or 2 breaks. So we could do it the 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll improve a bit.
From the outside looking in, everyone will say that the champions are the team you want to beat. You used 20 guys tonight, maybe another 2 or 3 carrying knocks. You do seem to have a reasonably strong competition for places in your panel.
We have. We have extremely strong competition for places in panels. We didn't make a big deal about. We won't be crying about missing players. I won't lie to you. We had over 10 injuries tonight. We'll make no excuses about that. We have a strength. We have strength in depth. So when you have a bit of strength in depth, you can't be coming out saying we're missing this one or we're missing that one. We may not have a lot of top players, but I think we have a good balance of players. And if whoever was injured, any lad that came in, realistically speaking, isn't going to make us any better or worse. The lads we're missing tonight, if and when they come in, we'll not be a better team. We're just lucky to have the lads to come in and fill in the gaps. But if there was another manager in, there'd probably be a different 5 starting. I believe that's our strength in our squad, to be honest with you. It showed tonight. We were missing a few. The lads that came on, when I say the lads that came on tonight, they'll probably start the next night, because the other there's nothing between them. There's no superstars there, but we're lucky enough that way, and that's what got us over the line tonight.
One of the players that did come back tonight after a long injury was Cian Sheehan. Were you happy with the impact he made?
I was. Good to see him back. He played a few challenges with us, and then we rested him again there. Very happy with the contribution he made tonight. Look, he's an honest player. He will come back to you fit. He'll do what he has to do in the rehab, and I was delighted for himself to see him back tonight. Now he made a good impact. He'll give you that every time. So look, just good to see fellas, anyone with an injury, especially an injury back from any team. So no, I was happy enough with that. He got probably 15-20 minutes under his belt. Hopefully the next night now he might get another 15 minutes. He's a good bit away from. We won't be using him too much, because he can overdo things as well. And to be fair, the lads' welfare is more important than the match. So look, we'll see how he goes. Delighted to get him. We played him tonight because, in fairness, the reason we played him tonight, brought him on for 15 minutes, is because I thought Drum, they were a very honest side. There was no silly tackles going in from any side, so you could bring in a fella. Maybe on another night you couldn't use him. No, that's it. So overall, look, just happy to get out of jail, that's all, and get the first one under the belt.